Realtalk Popculture junkies. Get down or lay down. But if you lay down, you've chosen to stay down. Also, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I am your host, Mars British Accent.
What's good, y'all? Real Talk Popculture junkies. Your boy Mars in the building. And we talking about Chris B. Duncan. Christopher B. Duncan. A lot of y'all know him from Jamie Foxx show. Anyway, Chris Duncan said he getting tired of every time somebody see him out in the streets. They're like, "What up, Braxton?" And it's funny, but it ain't funny, because that happens to a lot of actors, a lot of different people out here. Get typecast, put in a role that they don't necessarily that they hate the role. It's just that role is, limiting what that person is capable of achieving as a performer or actor. So yeah, we got to be more mindful of our words, how we perceive people, how that affects people. One particular actor that a lot of people just know for this one role, not Uncle Phil, but Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. His name is actually Joseph Marcel, and he is he's best known for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But he grew up in Peckham, South London, and this dude is University of Sheffield. He's an actor, comedian, and he's been active since the 60s, late 60s, early 70s. Anyway, this ain't about Joseph Marcel, it's about Chris B. Duncan. But anyway, just using him as an example. Another example is Jaleel White, somebody who known for iconic role, and he said that kind of shortchanged or limited how people saw him when he performed for certain things and stuff. So yeah, this is some serious issue that a lot of actors, a lot of performers deal with, people in the entertainment business. A lot of YouTubers have experienced this when they try to transition from YouTube to anything really. People always see them as that. I would imagine American Idol winners, certain ones would have that stigma with that. That's just part of the game. That's just how I go, But I would say, now that he didn't share this, now that this is part of, now that this is public knowledge and everything, we should be a little bit more respectful to it, And it don't hurt to open up your mind a little bit to different projects when they playing a different role, Uncle Phil was in a lot of stuff too, but he kept his shit more to voice acting and stuff like that or whatever. James Avery. So, he played that, Chris Duncan played that role real good, the Braxton role real good. And that's a double-edged sword sometimes when you do that stuff. I remember on Low Down Dirty Shame, Jada Pinkett had a character where she attacked a guy at a funeral or a wedding or something like that, because he played a character on her favorite, what do you call that shit, soap opera or whatever. So yeah, sometimes you do that. Sometimes you play roles too good, and it's a bad thing. Sometimes you play roles half-assed and you got a whole career. It's weird how that works, but you know, some good actors out there. Shout out to the good actors. And a really good actor is Chris Duncan. He's a really intense actor, and I wonder. Wow, I should probably look that up a little bit more. But usually, like with Joseph Marcel, dudes who got range like that, usually you take that to theater, because that's still a stage, that's still a performance and everything. But I believe Chris Duncan was saying that even when he performed at theater things, is what he greets fans and he shakes hands with people or whatever, or he does a signing with people and stuff. He does a signing with people and stuff. They like, oh, that's Braxton. What's up, Braxton? But he said it's even worse when he goes to do a interview or audition rather. That's what they call it. He has to audition, and then the person he's auditioning him is like, that's Braxton. It's like that's kind of fucked up, man. Because that's crazy. Chris Duncan also had recurring roles on Jane by Design, Veronica Mars, Aliens in America, Lincoln Heights, The District, Soul Food, and he was in Black Light. I remember that, yeah. He was in Martin. He was, I think, didn't he date Gina or some shit like that? Rosewood. He was in Castle, NCIS, Bones, Mental, ER, Boston Legal, 24, CS Out of Practice. He stood in as Barack Obama on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. And he was in My Name is Khan. I think he stood in as Barack Obama on that too. Yeah, he was in The First Family too. He played William Johnson. I remember he had his own TV show or whatever. He voiced Luke Cage on Avengers. A lot of, the voice acting stuff is popping. Hero Factory. So he was on iCarly. He had a nice look. He had a nice career. He was on Walker, Texas Ranger. Really defense attorney line. And that was before Jamie Foxx show. Yeah, so he was on Walker, Texas Ranger, The District, Johnson Family Vacation. He was Spectre on 24. He was Clarence Weaving on Veronica Mars. Yeah, this dude, he was on Coach. He was Bo Whitley on Coach. And he was on Family Matters as Sam the Slam. So yeah. His shit go deeper than Braxton. So why he wouldn't do theater? He should probably do theater. Should probably do theater. And maybe stuff will change for him, Maybe it'll be a little different for him. I don't know. But he's definitely a good actor. Definitely had a nice career. The fact that people recognize him or whatever. We just, black people just don't learn people's names. You know what I mean? That's kind of, it's fucked up. And Chris Duncan went to University of Colorado. So, yeah. He's in Soul Food. Yeah, I said Chris Duncan always play a straight man character or whatever. So I think the Braxton thing was just with black people. And his birthday is in 2 days. I'm filming this December 2nd. So yeah, happy birthday, Chris Duncan. I was gonna say Michael Duncan. No, Chris Duncan. Happy birthday. And shout out to all the black actors out there, man, who don't get enough credit, don't get enough love. Because, we need y'all, man. It ain't always just about the star, the main character on certain shows. Like, we really need like the black brother, friend, rival, mom, uncle, dad, like a community. We need the whole thing, man. We need everybody. We need everybody to be represented. That's what it's all about, representation, man. And he represents the straight, straight, organized, neat. I don't know how do you describe the character, like, because they always try to play his character off like he like corny or some shit like that, which is kind of bad. Like, anytime you single out a group of people like that and try to, you know what I mean, that's kind of bad, man. That's stereotyping people, and that kind of lead to stuff like this where, people feel like this, man, So, yeah, like I said, shout out to Chris Duncan, though, man. Like I said, the type of character he represents is like really, like, a lot of niggas is really Braxton. Like, a lot of niggas want to be Jamie Foxx, but like, you really Braxton, man. Like, stop it. You know what I mean? And that's why Braxton was so recognizable. Everybody knows the Braxton. You know what I mean? And it ain't necessarily a bad thing, though. But it is bad when, somebody trying to get on with their career, you won't let them outlive that character or some shit like that, man. That's not cool, man. So, again, shout out, happy birthday to Chris Duncan. And, yeah, man, check us out. We're going to do some more videos like this, man, and keep it up to date. So, rest in peace to Virgil Abloh. Like, I don't know if I'm saying that man's last name wrong. All right, but he is real big. He was a real big deal in the fashion industry, real close to a few iconic music and mogul entrepreneur type individuals like Drake, Kanye West, stuff like that. We got a video coming out about Virgil. So, yeah, rest in peace, Virgil. It's been a kind of rough end of the year. It's been a rough year, man. But anyway, we'll get through it. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. Realtalk Popculture Junkies. It's your boy Mars. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm working on the Twitter, man. We kind of got hacked. We got hacked on Twitter a couple times. Anyway, but we working on that, man. We're going to get back together. We'll get everything straight. And, yeah, I'm out, man. Hit the like and subscribe button. And follow us on anchor.fm. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, too. I'm out of links in the description for everybody. All right, man. Thanks for checking us out. Good looks.
Realtalk Popculture Junkies. Get down or lay down. But if you lay down, you've chosen to stay down.